The medical examiner's office plays an important role in Travis County, investigating all sudden or unnatural deaths. That's a big job in and of itself, and it's feeling an even bigger pressure.
You may not know, the ME here actually handles cases from across the state. Part of the challenge is obvious. Just look at this map of counties served. 43 counties from the Gulf almost to the New Mexico border all send bodies to Austin for examinations. The Travis County Medical Examiner charges other counties a $2,600 fee, but some worry it is not enough. KXAN's Amanda Brandeis shows us one county commissioner hopes raising that price will reduce the caseload.
As caseloads grow heavier, the medical examiner's office is trying to plan ahead for the future.
One of the things that you want to make sure of is that you don't have too many autopsies per pathologist.
But it's clear more space is needed. They've outgrown this location and will be moving into a new facility, but that won't be happening for a few years.
We are in dire straits, with regards to what we really need to do an adequate job.
The ME's office is also requesting Travis County Commissioner's budget for hiring another pathologist. But Commissioner Gerald Daugherty says that would be expensive. He'd rather raise the cost for other counties to do business.
If the price goes up, then people generally start looking to go, perhaps I don't need to have that contract with Travis County.
Hays County Judge Beth Smith has sent autopsies to Travis County in the past, but she says paying a higher price would not deter her.
No, it wouldn't. It would, no. If we were asked by one of the detectives or the detective sergeant or the DA's office to do that, we would.
Commissioners will need to weigh these options and come up with a solution before doctors say their caseloads become too heavy to handle. Amanda Brandeis, KXAN News.
And here's another problem. The chief medical examiner is stepping down next week, meaning the remaining doctors will have increased caseloads. Commissioner Daugherty says they will begin interviews for a new chief medical examiner soon and hope to have that position filled by the end of the year. For a broader look, there are more than a dozen medical examiners' offices across the state, with several in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, as well as one in Houston and one in Galveston. Under state law, any county with more than 1 million people that doesn't have a medical school must have a medical examiner position. But some relatively small counties like Lubbock have an office with a population of just 286,000. Williamson County, which does not have an ME's office, has twice as many people. Other communities like Wichita County closed its medical examiner's office about 4 years ago. County officials told KXAN at the time they might not have been following specific state guidelines. After a lawsuit was threatened, they chose to send bodies to Fort Worth for autopsies.
It is also important to note that a medical examiner is used in many different cases that may not come to mind. For example, a medical examiner is used when a person dies in the absence of one or more witnesses. One is also used when a person dies without a doctor present and there is not a known reason for the death. And an ME is also called in when a child under the age of 6 dies and there is not a known reason.